welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and if you read the title, this, for some veteran VGC players, this might not be news to you, but anybody who's new to the scene coming over from singles battles, mostly 6v6, because again, 3v3 is similar to VGC, where Stealth Rocks and Spikes really aren't worth it, just because there's so few switches is the main part of this. But I figured I'd give it a try, kind of show you guys why it's not really worth it. Sometimes, actually, it is, surprisingly enough, but for the most part, no. So, especially in this meta right now, the only thing that's really getting hurt badly by the Stealth Rocks is going to be, like, Incineroar will take 25% of his health. I should back up a little bit. For those you don't know, Spikes and Stealth Rocks are entry hazards, where you place them on the field, and every time a Pokemon comes in on them, they take 1/8 of their health off. But if they resist, they take 1/16 or 1/32, depending on how much they resist. And then if it's super effective against them, like Incineroar, it'll do 1/4 of their health. And if it's 4 times super effective, like Ho-Oh, who is a flying fire type, it'll do half. But unfortunately, in this meta, there's really not a lot that are super weak, or that are weak to Stealth Rocks in general. It's going to be Incineroar, which is everywhere, so that kind of helps. Not really, though. The random Ho-Oh, they'll take 50%. I've faced like one Ho-Oh with this team. And then freaking, who's the other one that takes damage from it? I can't remember. But maybe we'll run into them. Why can't I remember? Evoltol will take 25%. And then Spikes, I actually didn't look up because I'm a nub. I'm a little nub, so we're actually going to look this up live for you. Spikes Pokemon. But you can't, unlike Stealth Rocks, you can set 3 layers of spikes. And the spikes do, sorry about this. I played too much Overwatch. So 1 layer does 1/8, so it does the damage of resisted Stealth Rocks. 2 layers does 1/6, which is still less than 1 layer of Stealth Rocks. Well, it's less than 1 layer of Stealth Rocks on a super effective Pokemon. So, 1 layer does the same as Stealth, 2 does a little bit more, and then 3 does 1/4, which is super effective Stealth Rock damage. So you can really rack up the damage, especially Incineroar. But remember to set up just those 3 layers of spikes as 3 turns, and then Stealth Rocks is a turn in its own. So I figured, why not go all out and do all of the 2 entry hazards, the 2 main ones. There's also like Sticky Web and that kind of stuff, but that's for something else. But like I was speaking on before, there's so few switches in VGC because if you think about it, there's only 4 Pokemon you bring to a battle. 2 of them start out on the battlefield before the game starts, before you can set up any hazards. And if that's a good matchup against your leading pair, they don't have to switch. So at best, well, not at best. At best, you can get them swapping in and out over and over again, but a lot of teams won't do that. So you'll just get the back 2 coming in on the Stealth Rocks and Spikes, and that is if you get them up. And VGC is such a fast game, too, that you don't really have time to set up those hazards all the time, and you're just hindering yourself while your opponent is setting up on you more rapidly to take you out. So that's why you typically don't see it, but we're going to see if we can get it to work today. This is a little bit more of a gimmicky video than usual, so I hope you guys do enjoy. But I'm using Fortress. Now, Ferrothorn is arguably better, but because of Incineroar being in the game, I wanted to guarantee at least live 1 hit. So I have the Sturdy Fortress, so I can take all that damage, and Incineroar can take a bunch of recoil damage, and then I have the Iapapa Berry, which will increase our health again, and restores half of our HP, so we're up to 51%. I guess technically, I don't know, because we live at 1 HP. But they have Protect, Spike, Stealth Rock, and Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball is just there so you can just kind of throw damage at them once Fortress is done doing what it needs to. And that could be a big thing too, is either you have to get a good swap or Fortress is just sitting there doing nothing. You could put Volt Switch instead of Gyro Ball or instead of Protect. I like Protect because the whole point of this is to get up those hazards, so I want Fortress to live as long as it can. And hopefully we can remove threats for it. But yeah, Spike, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball. Otherwise, max defense, you don't necessarily live a Flare... Well, you'll live a -1 Flare Blitz in the rain if you have this EV spread. That's essentially it. I don't know. It's not really worth it, but yeah. Then we're just going to go down near standard. Again, a lot of these standard Pokemon I haven't necessarily gotten a grip on, especially if I haven't used them before. I kind of like this Kyogre spread. I prefer the faster Choice Scarf one, but if I'm going with a slower team, I'll use this. So we have Protect, Origin Pulse, Thunder, Ice Beam with Agua Berry. I didn't go Choice Specs because I think it's on something else. Is it? No, I just don't think I use Choice Specs in this game. So we just went longevity with Agua Berry, max HP, max special attack with the Modest Nature. And then we have Lunala, who I've not used before. I've seen people use Electric Seed, that's why I stuck it on there. I just went max speed, max special attack. If you have a better EV spread and want to share it, feel free to put it in the comment section below. Otherwise, this one has Tailwind, Psyshock, Moongeist Beam, and Protect. The Tailwind is basically just for like Kyogre. It's for everybody else but Fortress and I guess Incineroar, because he's not super fast. This one's a little faster than I normally put him. It's not as fast as everybody. Well, actually, it's fast. We'll get to him. Anyway, yeah, that's our Lunala. Now that we're in the Moon series, I think a lot of people are putting a Z move on him just because he does so much freaking damage, but I have it somewhere else on the team. We then have Tapu Lele. This is just kind of to stop fake out so that Fortress doesn't get focused down in the first turn or the first 2 turns if it's the Incineroar fake out and then Flare Blitz the following turn. Obviously you have Protect, but this is just a little bit of a helper in that regard. Life Orb, Tapu Lele, Protect, Taunt, Moonblast, and Psyshock. Taunt kind of helps against Trick Room. And then this is the same EV spread as the Kyogre. We then have the Incineroar with the Figgy Berry. I was told by... I should know who said it. I feel so bad. I don't know anything. Originally, this video was meant to be something else. It was meant to be post-commentaried with games that I already recorded, but I think it would have been a little too short had I done it that way. And I didn't want to just leave you guys with games playing with no commentary, so that's why we're doing it this way. Sorry. Comments, quick, my comments should be towards the top. Crap. Where is it? I want to get your name. Oh, here you are. CDFS. So, thank you for that. So he said that typical Incineroars run 28, right? Yeah, 28 speed. So I put 36, just to outspeed them. And then we have 232 in special defense, 236 in HP, and 4 in attack. I typically would go max attack, but I don't know. I haven't had a problem with him this way, so it's fine. So we have Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Knockoff, and Roar. Typically I run U-Turn, Incineroar. I've been starting to run Roar, and Roar works well in this team too because you have the hazard, so you can kind of start swapping out the opponent if you want to. And then the last but not least, we have a Tapu Koko. This is where Electric Z, I was going to say a Z move, but I started with Electric, so Electrum Z move is, and then we have Protect, Wild Charge, Dazzling Gleam, and Grass Knot. This is kind of weird. Grass Knot I don't think really fits there. Maybe you could put Skydrop or something there. But Wild Charge, if you're with this EV spread, which is 172 in attack, 84 special attack, 252 in speed, it's max speed. With this EV spread on his attack, if he's not intimidated, Wild Charge KOs Kyogre, max HP Kyogre. And if he is intimidated, then the Z move will guarantee KO Kyogre. So you have that for you going for you. And then I think something goes with the Dazzling Gleam. It's something about somebody. I don't know who it is. Is this 50% to somebody? I can't remember who it is though. I don't know. But then we have Grass Knot. Oh wait, maybe it's Grass Knot does 50% to Groudon or something? I can't remember. Sorry. It's been a while since I made this team. But we're going to hop into this here. And let's get rid of that shite. And let's look for some battles so I can kind of show you again. It's not the greatest idea, but we're doing it. I got to show you guys. I got to teach you. So we've got Xerneas, Lunala, Incineroar, Toxicroak, Ferrothorn, and Braviary. As you notice, the music's gone. I might add post music in, but I didn't realize how loud that music was in the last video, so I'm sorry about that. But Xerneas, Lunala, Incineroar, Toxicroak, Ferrothorn. God, this team just kind of poops on the Kyogre other than the Incineroar. And the, obviously, Braviary. I could go Tapu Koko lead pretty nicely. I could go Koko Lele so that if the Incineroar leads, then it can't fake me out. Or I could go Koko my own. Well, the whole point of this is that the Braviary doesn't get boosted. Boosty toosty. What do? Well, we want to get Ferrothorn out there, right? We want to set up... That's the thing, too. If you don't leave a Ferrothorn, you're not getting those hazards up within a time that's worth it. How do I deal with Xerneas? I just realized. Wait a minute. How do I do that? I mean, Incineroar is going to be good once we get rid of the Braviary. And I think I have to go Lunala. As much as I want to bring Tapu Pele. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, I wonder how loud that's going to be. Yikes. Let's turn the music volume down. The effect volume, notification volume, just mute sounds in general, honestly. Okay, so he led Ferrothorn Braviary, which is actually pretty good for me. He doesn't have a freaking Deacon's Goose of a ground type. So I could just Z-move this Braviary. It might protect, though, is my only thing. So I'm just going to Wild Charge it. And we'll set up a layer Stealth Rocks if it does want to switch out. Okay, there's the Protect. I kind of assumed it would. Ferrothorn, what do you want to do? Gyro Ball. Ugh! There's so much damage. So the Braviary has to switch. I think it switches to Incineroar, so I'm going to Gigavolt this Braviary, and then we're going to set up Spikes. Oh, we should KO the Incineroar because he's coming in on Stealth Rocks too. It's kind of nice to secure the kill. He's probably like, what the frick are you doing, dude? Yep, here comes the Incineroar. Takes 25%. It's good. That's a Blaze Incineroar. It didn't intimidate us. He must have forgot to put an Intimidate on it. Oops. I'm going to type, did you forget Intimidate? And then I can just bring in my Incineroar. The Braviary is going to get boosted, but I'm not afraid of the Ferrothorn, so I can fake out this Braviary. And then set up Spikies. Actually, you know what? I can Roar this Braviary, because I think he's going to protect this turn. Set up Spikes. Oh, he didn't protect! Penis. You would have thought he would have. And then he puts Leech Seed onto my guy, so that's bad, but good at the same time. I mean, it's not terrible, because I do have Lunala here. And my Lunala can just Moongeist the Ferrothorn, and I only have 2 layers of spikes, right? Tell me how many spikes I have. Why the flip doesn't it tell me how many spikes I have? I can see 2, but I don't know if they're blocking one, so I think this is good. Oof. He's gonna Z-move me. Supersonic Sky Strike does dick for damage. And then how much is this? Oh, he's gonna Leech Seed me. That's fine. Not necessarily. We'll live. Outsped, right? Yeah. I should just kill this Braviary, right? Because I think he's going to protect anyway. I'm going to actually Tailwind here. And then I'll Gyro Ball this Braviary. Oh, Barnacles. You know what? That was bad. He crit me too, damn it. Are you shitting me? Alright, so we lost this one. There's no way around this because he doesn't have to switch out here. And plus I Tailwind like an idiot. So we're just going to get out of there. So I should have attacked the Braviary. I would have thought that Braviary would have protected. But I guess he... No, I thought the Ferrothorn was going to protect is what I thought was going to happen. I should have just attacked that Braviary and KO'd it. If I would have Psyshock there, it would have KO'd because he was -1 defense. But we're on to a new game. Venomoth. I've heard things about Venomoth. I can't remember if it was last season or this season or Sun Series. I don't know. It wasn't Moon Series, I know that. It was either Sun or the end of the last season, so we'll figure this out here. But we got Raichu, Kyogre, Necrozma, Duskmane form with Venomoth, and what are you called again? Serena, and Tapu Pele. So the only thing that really hurts my Ferrothorn is that Kyogre. So I'm going to go Pharaoh. I can go with Coco. Yeah, I'm going to go with Coco. Lunala. And somebody else. Somebody else. I don't think it's worth it to bring my Incineroar. It's because he has a lot of fake out support. I could go Kyogre, but the Raichu and the Serena scare me. But that guy hurts me. I guess I go Kyogre. Perhaps a bad idea, but I did it anyway. Kyogre and Venomoth. Okay, so he's going to Rage Powder with the Venomoth, right? How I do this now? I said, obviously this Tilt Rocks. I'm gonna protect. Oh, okay. He Tailwinds with the Venomoth. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, he was expecting me to Wild Charge or something, but I was afraid of the Venomoth. I almost Dazzling Gleam there. Oh wait, he's also Poison type. That's right. He's got Sludge Bomb or something. It's like Tailwind, Rage Powder, or Sludge Bomb. Maybe Quiver Dance. I don't know. But I'll set up spikes here. And I don't want to get sludged. There, I'll go with Uno, get my boosty. Yep, there's a fake out. I'm immune to that. He's gonna Buzz. Oh, my Ferrothorn! So you probably should put the stuff in the special defense for Ferrothorn, because he does not take hits very nicely. But I guess I protect here. I could Slash Shock the Venomoth, but I think he's gonna switch it out now for like Necrozma. So I'm actually going to. Oh, he didn't. He tried to Buzz me again. He's gonna nuzzle me and paralyze me. Okay. Get the Moongeist Beam off. Brings him down to Sash, which is real neat. I don't want my Ferrothorn dying. But I mean, at this point too, he's not really gonna take a hit from anything else. So I could just kind of dumpster him. But Fairy Resist. I'm going to switch to Tapu Koko here. And I'm going to attempt a Tailwind. You know, Buzz. That's right, they're Tinted Lens. Ah! It's a Tinted Lens Venomoth. But now I can Dazzling Gleam. And Moongeist the Raichu. We should be fine. And we should be fine, because I outsped Venomoth, but I didn't attack first turn, so it didn't matter. Dazzling Gleam, that'll KO the Venomoth. Ooh. And Moongeist Beam. Even paralyzed, I still outspeed him? What the? Okay. He can't knock off my Electrium, which is nice. Oh wait, did his Tailwind die? Oh yeah, that's why. His Tailwind died. That's fine, I'll spend him. Do we get a Kyogre coming in here? Oh, Necrozma. How much did my... Okay, my Dazzling Gleam had dicked Raichu, it looks like. Yeah, it didn't do shite. I gotta protect my Tapu Popo. I've got to protect you, my boy. I guess do I just go after Necrozma? I think I do. I'm just gonna Moongeist the Necrozma. Protect my Tapu Koko for a turn. Moongeist! Kill him! He's weak to Spalsy too. I had a feeling. He's gonna knock off and then Sunsteel my Koko, which I live. It's perfect. Because now I can Razzle Dazzle. And I should be able to Moongeist him unless I get paralyzed. I'm gonna Moongeist the Necrozma. Oh, he's gonna protect. Penis. Alright, well, the Raichu's gonna outspeed me, is my only thing. Oh, wait, I'm faster. My Tapu Koko's faster, so I can just Dazzling Gleam him, because he's so close. He actually won't die to Dazzling Gleam here. I have to get a high roll, and he has to actually be at 20.8. That's sad. It's real sad. We might have to pour one out for the homies. I'm just gonna Dazzle and Origin Pulse. We might have to pour one out for the homies here. Oh, he switched! He's an idiot. Oh, so close to Raichu. We Volt Tackled! You're dumb! I lived it. And I get my Berry and Origin Pulse. Bip. That should be GG no re, depending on how fast this Kyogre is. That should outspeed him, unless he's like Triscar. Because this Necrozma should die to this. Yeah! The hazards! Alright, I'm just gonna Z-move him, and then Thunder him. Yep, I'm faster. Bip! So we do get a win. We do get a win. I don't want to go for too long on this. Just long enough to get my point across. So I think we'll do one more here, guys. I think we'll do one more, because we're 1-1. We got to break. We got to see what the record ends up being. So this is a Groudon who resists Stealth Rocks, which is sad. But they got Evoltal and the Incineroar is weak to it, but Bronzong also resists. The problem, too, with using Fortress is nobody knows what he does, so everybody's like, oh, he's going to do something really weird with it. But I'm just Stealth Rocking and Spiking. So I don't know. But he's probably going to try and set up Trick Room. He's either going to set up Trick Room or Tailwind. So I'll go with the D and the D. Very strange lead, I know, but I'm doing it. Lunala's not great here. I mean, he's okay. He's okay. But there's 2 dark types on that side, and I don't really like that. My Kyogre's decent. Obviously, they got the Coco and the Tsarina. What do I do about Coco? I guess I have to bring Lunala. Yeah, what can I do? Though Intimidate would be nice. I don't know, mate. Well, that's probably a bad idea. I should have went Incineroar. He leaves Incineroar and Choco. That doesn't look good for Tapu Lele. Actually, it doesn't look awful for Tapu Lele. I'm just going to try and stop Stealth Rocks. And then I'm going to Psy-Shock this Tapu Koko. He's going to Volt Switch. Oh, does he switch to Evoltal? Don't do that. Please. Oh, I should have thought about that. Yeah, Psy-Shock, he's immune. Flare. Okay, he just knocked off my Playlay. So that's sad. But this leads me into a really nice Kyogre switch in. And I can stop Spikes, and then I can Orchid Pulse. See, I'm thinking about the first game, and maybe he doesn't have... Okay. Maybe he doesn't have... Intimidate for a reason? Okay, he gets his Figgy Berry, that's unfortunate. And what's also unfortunate is that I don't have my Rain anymore. So I gotta bring Lunala, which is bad, because he's still got Coco in the back, and it's not hurt. It's not hurted. I'm bringing Lunala to take the brunt of... Oh, boy. Ah! Why? Why you do? Why you do? I'll set up Spikes. I've got to blast this Groudon here. He might protect it, though. I'm going to protect it. Because I don't want him... I lived. I didn't live. Crack. Yeah, I don't know. I get to bring in my Kyogre here. And I can just Origin Pulse and Tailwind here. So that I'm faster than the Coco when he tries to come in. Yep, he's going to protect the Groudon. He's trying to sack his Incineroar to get the Coco in here. But I Tailwind it. Ugly. So this is looking good for us. He's going to Evoltal. Ooh, he's going to Evoltal. I do not like... I mean, I Origin Pulse, and it should do a butt ton. And then the problem becomes my Lunala just sits here and does nothing. Groudon tried to protect again. We Moongeist Beam to do negligible damage to the Evoltal. But let's see, Orchid Pulse. Why? Oh, why? Why? I really don't like my life. You just have to YOLO Yeet Skeet sometimes. I'm just gonna Orchid Pulse. Because he thinks I'm going to protect my Kyogre and try to take out his Coco with my Lunala, right? So maybe he Dazzling Gleams here like a fool. Or he's Sucker Punch. He's probably a Sucker Punch, right? Flip. I just have to go for the Yeet Skeet. Yeah. And his Coco... I lived! But I get paralyzed! No! For the love of God! Okay, Moongeist Beam into the Coco. It almost kills Orchid Pulse. I should win because it says endgame. Max HP Kyogre for the win. That was so scary, but I saw the endgame screen come up. I'm like, oh, he just bodied me. But then I lit the thunder, and I knew it was mine, unless like the Evoltile did something super weird. But yeah, we lived and we won. I feel like I didn't do a good job explaining how Stealth Rocks and Spikes aren't great. I am lower ladder, so put that into consideration. But like, if they leave your Ferrothorn alone and you get everything set up, you can rack up a ton of damage. Because if you think about it, Stealth Rocks is doing 1/8, and if you get all 3 layers of spikes, how much was that? 1/4. So you're doing, math is hard. You're doing, why is this so hard? Math is hard. 1/4 and 1/8 together. God. So I would do. Wait. Damn it. I'm trying to think. So they both go into 8, so 2 4s. That doesn't make sense. I think you have to multiply them both to get them up to 16. So it would be 4 16ths and 2 16ths, so 6 16ths, and then reduce that to 3/8. Does that sound right, chat? Discord, what the fuck am I saying? Comment section. 3/8, does that sound right? You can do the math on that. But it doesn't a poopy ton, because that does not sound right, because that seems like not a lot. Because that just seems like 1 layer of spikes. I don't know. It does damage. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to try out the team, the link is in the description below. Let me know what you think about it. Again, it's not great. I would replace Fortress for Ferrothorn, but there's a lot of times where Sturdy really comes in handy. And I don't know. I don't know the spreads for Lunala and that kind of stuff. So I just kind of winged it, and it's kind of working for me. I think Lunala being a little bulkier might help, especially defensively. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.